Hello trader, I'm going to do a complete multi-time frame analysis on gold. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we can see that gold is showing significant trading opportunity. Now before we discuss how we can trade, first let's look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame. Now from the monthly perspective, we can see that gold is long term bearish. Now this is the monthly candle that has closed on gold after grabbing liquidity from this resistance line. After triggering all time high, gold has a strong rejection, and this candle closed with a very strong bearish candle. If we closely look at analyze the previous monthly candlestick, we understand that this candle has a liquidity at the top, which is a very high probability for further drop. And also, if we look at the opening and closing of this monthly candle, we can see that this candle has crossed the high, crossed the low, closed as a long bearish engulfer with a long wick at the bottom. That's the sign that gold might continue to drop further. Now this month we have seen that once the market opened, the price has gone up for a pullback, which is healthy in this market. Now we can expect gold to come down to create a new lower low. What I think that this week we can expect gold at least to break this monthly low, or even to create a new lower low from the monthly perspective. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that also typical bearish price action. From the weekly perspective, we can see how gold triggered liquidity here. After creating all-time high, created this massive drop, and the price has come to this significant level of support here and also support here. Now with that support, we saw that initially a rejection to the upside from the weekly. Early the previous week you have seen that, and with that rejection, in fact, the price tested this another important weekly support as a resistance. And we saw that back to back 2 weeks, gold has formed lower high, long week candle, giving a very high probability for gold for further drop in the upcoming week. At the same time, we see that gold has formed a doji. What I think that we might see initial pullback and then rejection towards the downside to continue its long-term downtrending market structure. If we look at the daily, we can see a bit more clearer price action. From the daily perspective, we can see that there is a selling pressure according to our TF strategy. Now this is the last day of trading week candle has formed a long bearish engulfer, which in fact has crossed the previous day's high, grabbed the liquidity and formed a long bearish engulfer, followed by we have seen the price has just crossed this daily low. Now if we look at clearly, we can see that the price in fact broken the daily support level. This is a very significant level of support, has broken towards the downside. Now with that breakdown, what we can expect gold to go ahead and test this support as a resistance and then to continue to drop in that direction from the daily. Now as you can see from the daily perspective, starting with this liquidity grab, gold is forming series of lower high and lower low, and with the NFP we have seen the price has reached an important resistance zone, creating a lower high. Rejected means that we have a high probability on the daily as well to drop. What I think that this week initially we might see a retest of this level as a resistance, and then we can expect to drop at least to this support level from the daily time frame. Now from the further lower time frame, from intraday, we can see that this is the breakdown happened during the NFP, a strong bearish candle followed by a long bearish candle followed by a narrower candle, a red bearish candle. Now if we look at the overall price action pattern in that, we can see that in fact gold started to drop, and this is the support level here on gold. Okay, support here, resistance here, turning here as a resistance. I'll be waiting for initial pullback towards the upside, and as soon as you will find suitable entry, you will consider going short from that zone. Now if we look at 1 hour candle, we can see how gold is forming the price action. Now from the 1 hour perspective, we can see that gold in fact has created a long consolidation along this area, strong breakdown followed by a narrower doji on the 1 hour, and we can see that the whole move is a massive red, which is in fact a strong bearish price action. Now what we will be waiting on the lower time frame on the market opening to have a pullback to the upside to this support level here, which is turning resistance here, and from that zone we can expect gold have a rejection. So this is where I will be waiting on the market opening to have a pullback to the upside, and as soon as we will see that after the pullback gold is forming bearish price action, will consider going short with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Thank you. I'll see you soon in my next analysis.